What is going on, everybody? Depraved Slash here. We are back with another music reaction. I'm Depraved.
I'm Hellcat.
And together we are...
HellaDepraved.
Yes, we are. Alright, so... a band had reached out to me early December because they had a song coming up that they wanted us to react to. And I think this was shortly after we had done...
The Bloody Wood?
The Bloody Wood
okay.
one.
Yeah.
And... I'm rarely on Facebook. Honestly, for future reference to anybody that may come in, it is probably easier to get a hold of me on Twitter. I'm on Twitter all the time. I'm just not a huge fan of Facebook. Now,
or me on Instagram.
Or her on Instagram.
If you're a band, yeah.
Right. But going back to what I was saying. So, they had reached out, and I think it was like 6-7 days after they'd reached out initially, I responded to them.
Right.
Asking them...
Which is actually a short turnaround for you
Facebook.
on Facebook, yeah.
Which at that point I had, like I said, I responded to them, asked them a few questions about them as a band, and then they responded back, but I didn't see that for almost 2.5 weeks. Yeah,
Sorry.
They had responded on 15th, which was my birthday, by the way. And here we are. It is now, we're recording this on the 6th,
Right.
for it to be released on like the 8th.
Right. So we're behind.
Yeah.
And we apologize.
But with my birthday and then
The holidays,
New Year's, and all that other fun stuff all mixed together, moving.
We've had a lot
Life's
of stuff.
been crazy.
Yeah.
So again, I apologize, but we're here. So
Excited about this. New band.
yeah, they said
For
they're
us.
new metalish, kind of along the lines of a Linkin Park.
Vibe. Okay. All right. I'm here for that.
I'm going to terribly mispronounce your name. This is Ausomapto,
Okay. And you said they're from,
Kolkata,
right?
India.
Wonderful. Very cool.
And this is called Hybrid Theory Tanhayee.
Right.
I don't know how to say that.
I
Tanhayee?
think other than the
Yee.
you
Look, I
you
cannot
got
help
that
myself.
correct. Yeah, okay. All right.
Super excited for this though, and
3D animated.
the person that had done this actually had to learn animation software and stuff.
Oh, cool.
So I don't know if it's the lead singer or one of the other musicians
That's
or whatever,
cool, though.
but the person that contacted me was the one. He
Right.
even went on to say like, "Yo, I even had to learn how to use animation programs for this video," and I was
Props.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, that's dedication right there. I'd be like, yo, how do stick figures sound? Cool?
like, "Right."
Right.
So, with that being said, we're going to react to this if you guys have already seen it. If not, click the link in the description below. Hop on over to all the things coming back with that because we're a commentary, reaction, breakdown comedy channel. What that means is we will pause for any and or all of the above. So with that being said, it's time to slash it and break it down. This is Ausomapto with Hybrid Theory Tanhayee. I will never not be able to do that now. Anyways, let's get it. He almost says it just like I do.
See? Yeah. There you go.
I was closer than I even thought. Stands for isolation.
This is a new person to 3D animated? Yo. Don't tell me that.
It's fire.
That's unfair.
You could learn it.
Not like that. Not like... How long were you putting this video together?
He's like, look, we wrote this song like 6 years ago. I finally got around to getting a video for it.
It took me that long to learn the software, because that would be my story, and I would think that was a short time frame, okay? I like how all the different masks are vaguely horror. Like, you've got, like, the Purge one and, like, almost the Hannibal Lecter kind of mask.
One of the masks was, like, one of the old 300 inspired masks.
Right, you mean the Spartan war mask?
War mask.
Well, I mean, I like how when he's talking about slipping into depression because of all of this, like, it's just kind of a cool visual to have. I love the sound of this.
Okay. One of the things I love so much about this, and it's the same thing that I think I've even brought up with, like, Bloodywood and stuff, is even though this band, I don't know again if it's a full band or if it's one guy that's just playing all the instruments or what. Pretty sure it's a full band though.
Right.
Even though they are using modern instruments, I still love the traditional singing voice that he's using along with it.
Right. And there are some traditional instruments in there as well.
And still mixing that as well with a more current
sound.
Up-to-date sound.
For the metal community.
For the metal community. Because, like, even a couple of times he went into a little more harsh growls.
Right.
But then pulls back immediately back into the traditional Indian-like singing to go along with it. It's gorgeous.
It's so pretty. Now, I will say, with that in mind, I do wish that the voice was balanced just a bit higher in terms of audibility, just because it's it's not drowned out. Like, I can clearly hear him, but I would like it just ever so slightly above the music more than it is. To stand out a little more. Yeah. That would be my only critique at all. Lyrically, so far, I really like this. I mean, it's sad. It's never good to be in that place where you... Something my mom said to me a couple years ago was that she got divorced when she realized that it was better to be lonely alone than lonely and with someone. And that's kind of the isolation that he's singing about right now. And that actually at the time was exactly what I needed to hear for my situation. But I think that's one of the worst feelings in the world.
Yeah,
I would rather be physically alone, because I'm rarely lonely at that by myself.
Right.
You know, but if you're with someone and you live in separate rooms, I mean, basically, you avoid each other, you can't talk to each other. Like, that's a horrible feeling.
Right.
That is so cool. Right? Well, I mean... So they're like his avatars in a game.
Did you start, like, rolling the thing up and, like, flicking people with it? That's what I would have done.
I love that he included I forget the name of the tree, but they're very traditional African trees. Like, they grow super, super tall and big around, and all of their branches are at the top. There's like nothing down below. They're, if you saw them, you'd be like, oh, I know what you're talking about.
Right.
So there's 5 avatars. I'm wondering if maybe it's a 5-person band.
Possibly.
Or, I mean, he's showing it as like a gaming kind of thing, which honestly, this music goes perfectly for pretty much any of the first-person shooter type.
Right.
And the Sony label on the building. And it's pink.
Devilish company.
Would that be like the rose-colored glasses?
Huh?
So he said the glasses
Oh,
of this.
you want to know what's funny?
You were thinking drinking glasses?
No.
Oh.
I wasn't reading.
Because you were so busy watching.
I was looking at the screen, seeing what he was doing, because the gamer side of me kicked in.
You're like, whoa.
Wasn't even paying attention to the words. I was just like,
Right?
okay.
No, it
on.
said the glasses of this relationship are broken, and the
glasses of
these dreams are broken. And now they're poking in my fucking eyes. So I'm assuming that the glasses are kind of like the rose-colored glasses, like the colloquialism we use.
Right.
I like that. That's very cool. I don't think I've ever heard that before. That's neat.
Okay. Ah, it's over. I liked that.
I did too. Yeah, at the very end of it, all I wish was that the vocals were balanced just a hair higher. Otherwise, that was purely enjoyable. Lyrically, I think it's a fantastic song. Even if that's not the exact translation, it was still fantastic. It sounded great. I love, again, like you had mentioned, the perfect amalgamation of traditional and new metal. And then, dude, I'm jealous of your animation skills.
Right.
This
was fantastic.
Yeah. This was... Now, I kind of want to know where the game was going. Not gonna lie. But
Now I need you to stream the rest of the game.
Right? He's like, no, you don't understand. I put in the work to do a 3-minute music video. Yeah, I'm not creating an entire... We're going to need it anyway.
We need the last
right?
7.5 hours. I'm just saying.
It did look like there was a 5-person band.
Right.
When they were showing like the glimpse. Now, I suppose that could be the same person just playing different instruments, and for each, he's wearing a different war mask? Masks of war, I'm assuming?
I don't know if they're masks of war, because the only
well,
one
there was a gas mask.
Yeah, but then they had that one that was like crazy-eyed.
Crazy-eyed. Yeah. I don't know. Let us know.
Fantastic though.
Yeah.
I would love it whenever you guys put out new videos. Let us know.
Yeah, definitely.
This was amazing.
Hopefully
Hopefully it doesn't take you another 6 years to make, but...
Well, and hopefully it doesn't take you another 6 years to read your message.
Also true.
Yeah, Twitter is better for him. If you can't get Twitter...
Tweeter.
Right.
Alright, so with that being said, if you guys liked the video, slash that like button, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, comment down below. What did you think of Ausomapto with hybrid Theory Tanhayee? Also...
That's fun. And not fun at the same time, now that we know the translation.
Now
It's
that we
still
know
fun.
it means isolation.
Right. The only way to make isolation sound fun.
Right. You gotta add a "we" at the end of it. Also, comment down below if there's anything else you guys want to see reacted to. Check the description below for all the things.
Now I'm just going to remember being, like, yeeted into the pit of darkness.
Aye.
You know, this is Sparta. Well, it's isolation. You know? Push our buttons. Come join us on our other social media platforms, mostly Twitter, if you want to hear other inane thoughts from us.
Yes. With that being said, we love you guys. Thank you all for watching. Cannot wait to see you depraved people later. Peace.